And here I am, a new updating video for my beautiful long hair love story. What a story. I am almost 11 months into the journey, and I felt ready to give an update on what is going on for me with my hair. So first of all, let's check the length. I have just finished to wash it, and I've used the hair dryer and nothing else. No straightening tools, nothing. I just wash it, use the hair dryer, and then I comb it with my fingers, just doing like this. And I've chosen this spot so that you can also see the light. I'm going to turn and show you the length. So here we are. I say in this video too that I am happy with the results, and I also want to give an update on the tools that I am using. I am using this scalp massager. I hope I said it right. This is has a wonderful smell. Just finished to use the shampoo. Anyway, this is to massage the scalp, so this way. And I do use it when I apply the oil, and also when I wash my hair. The other entry is my oil, and I have finally made it. This is a oil that is meant to help to nourish my hair, and also to help it to grow in a very healthy and fast way. So I made it with half and half castor oil and extra virgin olive oil straightly from my kitchen. Plus I've added 44 drops of rosemary essential oil. So this is a kind of golden precious oil that I apply the day before to wash my hair, when I remember. Actually, it would be very nice to apply it the day before with one night of sleep. So I go to bed with this on. I may use a piece of silk fabric or something to protect my head and my hair. I massage the scalp, and then I simply bring it down through the length, and I leave it there until I wash my hair. The other thing that I am using, it's internally, I'm using this. This is MSM powder, which is methyl sulfonyl methane powder. I have decided to buy it just like this, simple, very basic powder. It is available, I had a research on internet, and it is available in tablets, capsules, and also in powder. I found that this is much cheaper, and so practical to use. So I simply stick the label on this jar, and I use it once a day. In the morning I add one teaspoon in my coffee or my herbal tea, or simply water. It's a little bit bitter, however I do love bitter tastes, so this is very personal. Plus, I'm doing something else. I'm using also some affirmations. I'm using the law of assumptions, which I am a lover of. So as I look at my hair in the mirror, as I'm combing my hair, I said, my hair is so beautiful. This is the most beautiful hair I've ever had in my life, and it's growing so fast, and it's like silk and wonderful. So I've got beautiful long hair. You can use whatever kind of affirmations you prefer. But anyway, when I'm looking at myself in the mirror, I speak to my hair and I speak to myself, and I literally nurture my hair with beautiful, beautiful and powerful words. Other thing, because everything is energy, personally I'm also a Reiki practitioner. I'm level 2, a Reiki level 2. Anyway, I got power in my hands, and so when I touch my hair, I do command that there is a magical energy in my hands, in my fingers, which is nurturing my hair, which is giving new life, new brilliance, new light to my hair. So every time I touch my hair, I give a kind of Reiki to my hair as well. So I give this beautiful, glowing, healthy energy to my hair. And I say my hair is growing so fast and so beautifully. And I'm so happy with my hair and I just love it. So 11 months into the journey, this is where I am at. And, you know, I look at myself even now on the camera. I'm happy with it. I have found a picture of approximately 5 years ago where my hair was very similar to the length I have now. However, the color was different. I was ginger, more than ginger, that was truly a fire red. So I want to show you the transformation as well from fire red to light blonde. This is to give you physical proof that things are always moving, things are always changing, and that yes, we can transform, sometimes in a very sudden and radical way. It's all about deciding that we want that transformation, that we are that transformation. When I went into this kind of blonde, I was ginger, and basically it was a decision within myself that brought me to book that appointment to the hairdresser, go there, and I entered ginger and I exit blonde, very light blonde. I know that in the previous video I mentioned that I had this internal pull to go back to brunette, and this is something that I am still thinking about. I have the brunette color in the drawer ready to be used. However, I've now found this shade of blonde, which I love. So even though the brunette color is ready, I'm now going with this light blonde, and what I am committed to use is colors without bleach in them. This is very important to me, so I'm doing my best to go as much natural as possible. I have switched the shampoo. I'm not using anymore, I'm not mentioning here the brands. Anyway, the previous one I was using in the other video, it was a shampoo that had some conditioner in it. This one is without any conditioner, and it's purifying kind of shampoo, which I found to be very, very good for my scalp as well. Now the perm is almost completely gone. When I had perm, you know, from the roots, I could stay maybe more than 1 week without washing it, and it still looked and felt quite dry. Now, however, I do need to wash it at least once a week, and I'm doing my best to go just for one shampoo a week. So another way to stay in the most natural, care possible. I also am not using the straightener anymore unless I have something truly, truly special, but no more straightener. So this feels good. And there is another nugget of wisdom that I want to add, and it's about the growing journey that there is behind of this first journey about letting my hair to grow. At the beginning it started as a kind of care journey, but indeed there is something more. It's about applying all the techniques, methods, all the little secrets which I have learned so far in my life. I'm also applying the law of assumption, as I said, and I am also exercising much more. I'm going out and riding my bicycle, I'm doing yoga, I'm doing some belly dancing. So this is also very important. Doing our best to nurture our soul. And when we nurture ourselves from the inside, then the outside mirrors the inner work we have been doing. A lot of things altogether after 11 months into this conscious journey with my hair. For now, I say goodbye with my blonde hair. Woohoo!